From Oti, let's get into the central region now. And parents of children with fragile or wishbone are calling on government to support the treatment of such children to relieve the burden on them. The parents say stigmatization, inaccessible public places, as well as the cost of taking care of such children is a major challenge that ought to be supported by government and the entire Ghanaian society. The parents have been speaking on the occasion of the World Wishbone Day. There's more in this report put together by Richard Kwijonyako.
Wishbone, or osteogenesis imperfecta, is an inherited disorder that's characterized by fragile bone that breaks easily. Children with wishbone like Ayeyi, who sings beautifully, and her colleagues, who are very intelligent, have special abilities that ought to be supported. Managing children with such conditions is very difficult in Ghana because they require utmost care in their growth, medication, and education. In many Ghanaian societies, such children are mocked at, ostracized, and stigmatized against, making their growth very difficult. Parents and caregivers want the support of government for such children. Justina Yadomboache is founder, president of Osteogenesis Imperfecta Foundation, and a parent.
We are bleeding. We need support. Their care is not a one-way management system. It's a multidisciplinary approach. That is why we set up this OI clinic, and we have specialists coming across to help manage their issue. And so we need support. We need support in our educational structures. The educational structure doesn't favor their needs. For example, OI kids have short limbs. They have weak limbs, especially with their hands. And so if they are supposed to write 2-3 hour papers of exams, they can't do it. Why not restructure our educational policies or structures so that we can have more of oral examination for these kids? Accessibility is another major problem. We are calling on government, please. We know it is a law that we should have accessible buildings now, but its implementation is still very limited. And so we plead on government to assist us get to that point where a child with his or her wheelchair can move anywhere at any time and also have a feel of society.
Other caregivers and associates of children with wishbone believe government and the entire society could support such children to make life better for them.
It's not easy. I personally have had to be a caregiver for a chronic ailment in my family, and I know what it is. On a daily basis, you need strength, you need courage, you need all the positivity in the world to be able to stand and be there for the weaker ones.
Let's be careful about what we tell our children when they go to school. Let them not want to ostracize these children from school. It is a problem for the children and their parents. We shouldn't look down on them. It is not anything they've done. It is not anything their parents have done.
Most people in our communities, even here in Ghana, have little or no information about OI. This causes a lot of mothers and fathers in our villages and towns to disregard and abandon kids with this condition. And I strongly believe this is not supposed to happen because everyone has a right to life and to enjoy life.
A specialized multidisciplinary clinic known as the OI Clinic has been set up to support the needs of such children with wishbone and would be launched later. The OI Foundation has also been providing orthotics, that's mobility aids, to such children to aid their recovery. Last year, Ayeyi and the foundation together refurbished the children's playroom at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital for all children who visit the hospital to aid their fast recovery. Reporting for JoyNews, Richard Kwijonyako, Cape Coast.
Well, thank you for staying. This is where we cap off the news, but up next, the news review. Do stay.